welcome to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you're a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. Door and Jaw back for some NRL action for the first time since round number 19, and it could be an absolute cracker in prospect for this weekend's Indigenous round Sunday ticket match that kicks off in about 4 or 5 minutes' time. Door, man, I'm looking forward to this one, man. How are you doing, and what do you reckon about this game?
Looking forward to it as well, Sam and everyone. Thank you for joining us as we can see Tyson Frizzell come out here for his 300th game. Wish Tyson all the best. But yes, no, Sam, very much looking forward to this clash here this afternoon. And it will be interesting, I think. I've got the Raiders to win a close one.
Congratulations to Tyson Frizzell. Look at that. Started off, I can barely remember him as a Cronulla Shark. He played 12 games for Cronulla Dragons and then Knights. And I remember him putting in one of the all-time Origin plays when he ran down, or gee whiz, I can't remember, maybe Darius Boyd, but Tyson Frizzell, I don't know if you remember him chasing down a player in State of Origin to make a try-saving tackle. But yeah, no, Tyson Frizzell, man, he was the talk of the town. He was the talk of the town, like truly like one of the most informed players in the game about 8 years ago or so. But yeah, no, fantastic player, and gonna see the
Knights aren't wearing their jersey today, bro.
Yeah, man.
But I guess they'll save it for next week because of the 2 weeks for Indigenous round, so that you get to wear, you get a home game and an away game in it. So
interesting. Yeah, no, interesting that they haven't chosen to wear their Indigenous jersey. But yeah, both teams walking out side by side.
And the team list,
yeah, I think so, man. I think so. And yeah, there have been some changes. And 3, 2, 1. Door, take us away with the Canberra Raiders.
Yes, the Green Machine, Julie. Yes, KO Weeks is at the back. We've got Jed Stewart and Xavier Savage on the wings. We've got Simi Sasungi and Matt Tomoko in the centers. We've got Ethan Strange and Ethan Sanders, the 2 Ethans in the halves. Mr. Big Red, Corey Horsburgh, pardon me, and Joseph Tarpany are the front row pairing, with Tom Starling getting the start today at hooker. Zach Hosking and Atta Mariotta are the second rowers, with Morgan Smithies at lock. The bench for the Raiders: Owen Patty, Joe Roddy, Josh Papali'i, Dane Laurie, Savilio Tamale, Matty Nicholson, and they are coached by none other than Ricky Stewart.
And in this contest, the Canberra Raiders come into the game as $1.62 favourites. Newcastle at $2.30. I think on Tuesday the Raiders were still the favourites, but they have definitely come out further for sure. They've gotten some more support as the days have gone on, and I think it's also in relation to how the Newcastle Knights have been named for today's contest. So we've got Ponga, the captain, Kalen Ponga, the captain at fullback, Dominic Young, Greg Marzu on the Stings, Gagai and Fletcher Hunt playing centre this afternoon. Fletcher Sharp and Sandon Smith, the halves. Now Bradman Best is out of this contest, therefore that's why Fletcher Hunt is there into the forward pack, and Trey Mooney comes up against his old team in the nation's capital, and he partners Cody Hopwood. So that's not per the program. The starting front row, and Harrison Graham starts in jersey number 14. The back row is McEwen, Manu Leilua, and Matt Croker. The interchange is Frizzell, game 300 for Frizzell, Crouch, Cant, Jones, Toby Winter, and Diesel Hagen, with the best name in rugby league as far as I'm concerned. He was, for those uninitiated, Diesel Hagen played for the Queensland under-19s team, if I'm not mistaken, and he's a goer. He was a bit of a pit bull, this bloke, Diesel Hagen, out of dummy half, and he's also got some real class about him too. So Diesel Hagen potentially could be on debut if he's selected by Justin Holbrook to come onto the paddock. It will be interesting to see how the hooker rotation goes. I don't know anything admittedly, unfortunately, about Mr. Toby Winter. I don't know what he could be capable of. And I don't know if Harrison Graham could go the full 80 minutes. I'm sure he could, but I think it would be best used to maybe have Harrison Graham play 60 odd minutes this afternoon. So that's what I'm really intrigued about Newcastle today. And obviously, without sinking the boot in, Newcastle coming off arguably their best win last weekend in Brisbane, and the Raiders are coming back down to earth with a thumping at the hands of Penrith. So at the start of the week, Dor, I tipped the Newcastle Knights, and I have to stick with it. But if I was allowed to, mate, I probably would be changing it, but I just got to stick with the Newcastle Knights, bro.
Yeah, I've got to tip the Raiders, and yeah, I'm going to stick with them. I think it'll be in 1-12 fashion. It's good to see a fair few fans get out there as well in these horrific conditions down at GAO Stadium.
Yes, and the other name to mention as well is that Phoenix Crossland. So Bradman Best and Phoenix Crossland both out for the Newcastle Knights, and Sebastian Kress. I think he was named at centre last weekend, if I'm not mistaken, but he may have dropped off. So he's the exclusion for Canberra, and it looks like that the Raiders might be kicking off here, Door.
Yeah, no. And then probably as the weeks go by, it gets ever and ever so closer that we see Seb Chris depart the Canberra Raiders and head over the
Yeah.
ditch to the New Zealand Warriors, bro. Is the rumor. But anyway, let's get into today's action, and Weeks kicks it off the kickoff, taken
Right
nicely by
now.
Sharp.
Okay, and
Oh.
Sharp has yet to take it. He's just taking it right now, and here's Trey Mooney running back, and that's in contact against his old team. Trey Mooney will play the ball now on the 10-meter line, and it is Newcastle running right to left of screen in this first half. And there is Marzu underneath the green machine. Graham at dummy half goes right, and he finds Mr. Hopwood, who's done some good things over the past 3 or so weeks in particularly. Graham, they continue to go down the right side, but then Croker puts under McEwen to straighten things up. Graham, a dummy half, goes left. This is Croker now. Ball played just a moment ago, but takes the tackle now. Leg lifted just a fraction by Tapane, but obviously play on. So that's a good defensive set from the Raiders as Sandon Smith kicks it down towards just about the 10-meter line.
Yeah, taken nicely by KO Weeks there, Sam, and he gets up to his own 35-meter line. Plays the ball, pardon me, gives it to Jed Stewart. Strange does, and that is a good charge there from Jed Stewart getting over his 40-meter line. Stewart plays the ball. Nice little pass there from Ethan Sanders at dummy half to Simi Sasangi, who's busting tackles. Oh, good run there from Simi Sasangi, Sam. Plays the ball. Starling now gives it to Smithies. Smithies signing a deal with the Perth Bears. So this will be his last season for the Raiders as Starling, Horsburgh, Sanders unders to Atta Mariotta. Mariotta driving forward, but he's brought down on the last tackle here on the 30-meter line. Now Sanders on the last puts it up with that left boot straight through on the wet, and well taken there by Fletcher Hunt just outside his own 10-meter line, Sam.
Man, Fletcher Hunt's such a young fellow, and I can't wait to see when he's in his prime, bro. Fletcher Hunt's such an exciting young player as Marzu is tackled on the 20-meter line, and Sharp at dummy half goes right and finds Dominic Young. That's his first touch. He'd feel right at home back home in England with these conditions in Canberra. It's like misty rain. It would be close to 0 degrees. It has kept thousands.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, it's kept thousands of people at home, man. Is Manu Leilua, the breakout star for Newcastle Knight, explodes out the back and finds Fletcher Sharp, and the Knights go 60 meters thanks to Manu Leilua. This dude has exploded on the scene graphically, bro. Found Sharp, and Sharp scores. Newcastle up 4-0 after 3 minutes.
Sharpedo, bro. Yes, Sharpedo.
Holy crap.
Excellent stuff. Francis is unreal. Manuela, he is unbelievable. A serious young talent and unreal. Manu Leilua, unreal, bro. Unreal.
Big Red shot up out of the line, missed his assignment. Tarpanay fell off of him as well. You don't say that or see that too often. And the youngster had the wherewithal to look back inside of him and find Sharp. So,
I saw it in the
Sharp.
flesh,
Yeah.
bro. I saw it in the flesh
Oh,
last week with that lovely cutout pass. We know that Francis has got an unreal passing game, and yeah, that was awesome. I knew he was going to make the right option there. Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
wow. It was a good start from Canberra defensively.
I need to be unreal, bro. And they just extended him as well, and they did well to move quickly. Newcastle to extend Manu Leloa because he is a absolutely unreal prospect and needed to get him extended, bro, before other clubs swooped in.
Now I've got some massive invested interest in this one as well, Dor, because right now I'm sitting on a perfect 6 from 6 in my tipping, and I tipped Newcastle. And with these outs, I was getting a bit nervous, mate. So I've tipped the Sharks as well later on this afternoon. And
So have I.
so, bro, I'm on the precipice of a perfect round. Oh, deep in. Oh, I'm so close. And Trey
Don't go
Mooney
early,
now.
bro.
I know. Now that I've said it, I bet you I've stuffed it. Now Ponga, he's fallen down, but he's all right. He's back up, and he's Greg Marzu. That's his second touch of the game. So, his third touch of the game, and he plays it. Graham goes right. This is Hopwood giving it to McHugh, and oh man, if there was someone on his hip and he flicked it, it'd be drama again there for the Raiders. Hopwood passing Croker. Oh, Newcastle. They are looking dangerous as right now. Ponga first receiver, left to Sharp, left onto Hunt. He puts on the step and straightens things up, comes back infield. Can he offload? He's weaving, beating players in the center of the paddock, and he's eventually brought down. Oh, Newcastle, they go right. Sandon Smith just puts it in a dinky kick that lands on the 10-meter line and is going to go in a touch. Yes, that's an excellent set from Newcastle.
Afternoon, Jag. Jason Reader, Raiders 1-12. Enjoy the he's at the Jubilee. Jag is for the girls. I think they were up 8-0 or something before. I think Jag was saying a nice double to Miss Millard, bro. As anyway, back to the nation's capital. But thank you so much for everyone coming in supporting Sam and I. As now Simi Sasangi runs straight at Fletcher Hunt, and Fletcher Hunt is up to the task. Brings down Sasangi. As now Timoko is going to have a run, Sam, and he's brought down on the 30-meter line. Plays the ball. Starling now gives it to Tarpany, and Tarpany runs straight and hard. Still on the nudie run, Joe Tarpany. And, speaking of, Mr. Hopwood, I think it is. No, my boy has given away a penalty. Wait, what? So he said you can't challenge it because I was about to give 6 again or something. I don't know exactly. But anyway, because I was going to say, I thought he was clear.
Dude.
Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. He said he was about to give 6 again, but like, wouldn't you just say that no penalty and then give the 6 again? Anyway, not much we can do. Anyway, we must move on. Sorry. As Horsburgh gives it to Smithies, and Smithies runs straight and hard 8-4 now at Jubilee for the NRLW. Thanks, Jag. As Starling now gives it to Sanders. Unders ball to Hosking, and goodness me, he's ran into his old teammate, Mr. Mooney. Now Starling at dummy half gives it to Big Red. Horsburgh. Sanders, lovely ball to Mariota. Oh, Weeks was there on the outside, but couldn't find him. Last tackle here. Starling, short ball. Tarpany, can he get off the nudie run? Oh, no, he's still on the nudie run as he is brought down 1 meter short, Sam. Well done, Newcastle.
You've set that up beautifully for Joey Tarpany later on today. So Newcastle, some tough meters here. But Greg Marzu accepts the challenge, and Raiders nearly fell asleep on him there, Gagai. Future Bronco next year.
Smithy's
back
in a
at the
bit of trouble
Broncos as
here,
well.
maybe.
Sure is. Well, Graham scooted out dummy half, but it's a penalty here for Newcastle.
Well, from the Knights.
Right, marker not square. Oh, Jack, mate, if only I could tell you how frustrated I am that you're spoiling some games for me right now. I was going to do this call and I was going to finish up and I was going to bloody watch it, but I guess I'm getting updates from you, mate. So Trey Mooney now enters Canberra Raiders territory and then takes 3 Raiders to stop him. Harrison Graham now goes right. Sandon Smith passing to Ponga. Nice ball to Gagai, and Gagai versus Timoko. And Timoko gets some help, and Gagai will play it on the 30 in time to result 300th game. Sandon Smith eventually finds Richard Sharp, who throws it to Hunt, and that's good defense there from Savage, cutting off Hunt. Say that too quickly and I might be in trouble. Harrison Graham goes right to Ponga and then back under for Trey Mooney. Trey Mooney is held onto by his former teammate Joe Tarpanay. This is the fourth. They're not going anywhere for the past couple of tackles, but they might now because Manu Leilua has got the ball and he drags Tarpanay and co a couple of meters before succumbing. Last tackle, 9 minutes in, 6-0, and Sandon Smith kicks from about 18 meters out. And it's batted backwards. Hopwood overran it. No, he's got it there. He's able to offload to Croker. Can Croker get it away? No, he can't.
Touch it. I think the Raiders must have touched it. 6 again, bro.
6 again. 6 again. Harrison Graham. Right. Sandon Smith. This is 0 tackle. Under for McEwen. 5 meters out. They're right off the goalpost. Graham. Left. Smith. Mooney. Wouldn't he love a try against his old club? Oh, and finished over the top on Mooney was Tarpanay, and Mooney is up a bit ginger. Graham goes right, Sharp, Smith, Ponga, back under for Gagai. And Gagai, that's just got to succumb to the tackle. Good defense so far from Canberra. Third tackle, 10 meters out. They go left for Croker. Sharp, ball playing. Marzu, very much in off of his wing, trying to split them up the middle, but good defense on that occasion. Fourth tackle, Harrison Graham dummies out a dummy half, offloads to Croker, onto Smith. Smith to Ponga out there. Face ball for Dominic Young, and Dominic Young does plant the ball down. Really well worked there for Newcastle by Newcastle Knights, and they extend the lead 10-0.
Yes, bro. Yes. A lovely finish from Mr. Young, bro. Excellent stuff there from Newcastle. Do you reckon that could be a bit of an issue here? Or no, I think I'm happy with that call there for the
Totally.
Gagai hits it back, it touches Timoko. I thought Harrison Graham stuffed it there, not going the short option, but well done from Croker. And then giving Ponga a bit of space and time. And Dom Young, just too big, too strong in lovely home English conditions, bro. He could have an afternoon here, Mr. Young, but Newcastle have started very quickly here, bro. And continue their outstanding 2026 campaign under Mr. Holbrook.
It's a pretty graphic answer to, the doubts over Bradman Best and Phoenix Crossland being exclusions this afternoon. And I guess if you're in form, you're just in form, bro. If you've got momentum, it's not going to leave you sort of thing, bro. It doesn't matter who's in your team. But yeah, they've started like a house on fire, Newcastle Knights, bro.
Oh, and the DJ is cooking as well with a bit of Calvin Harris as well. Oh, yes. That will warm up the people in a very cool GIO stadium.
Nothing can heat up the people, those poor people living in that sitting in that concrete jungle right now. As Sandon Smith from the sideline, stop it, please. It is 12-0 after 12 minutes. They're keeping up with the clock, Door.
Wow, what a thrilling start for the Newcastle Knights, Sam. They've been outstanding. But yeah, look, the Raiders, they haven't really had much good ball, have they, Sam? But credit to Newcastle, they're just, they're steaming up the field. And yeah, if this goes, we could have a big scoreline. But look, before we get to that, I think there's still a long way to go before we can start to say that. So let's hope the Green Machine for their The Raiders fans that have got out there can lift, bro.
Hopwood is rocked by Big Red. Whooshka. Hopwood rocked. Plays the ball. Here's Mazu. Playing like a front rower today so far. Graham waits for the play the ball. He goes right. This is Mooney. And Mooney stopped in his tracks. No post-contact meters. So third tackle still inside their own 20. They continue right down the short side. Smith. Ponga stopped by a good tackle by Timoko. In a good tackle by Timoko. This is the fourth. They go left back in field for Croker, who hops and then accelerates into contact. Last tackle. So good defensive set here from Canberra. Smith kicks on his own 30 and it's swallowed by Stewart.
Yep, and away goes Jed Stewart, tucks it under the wing and goes straight and hard, Sam, into multiple Newcastle defenders there, 4 of them. As now Stewart plays the ball just over his own 30-meter line, and here comes Sasungi. Another good tackle there from Mr. Hopwood and Croker. Sanders now a little flat ball there to Xavier Savage. And he's brought down. Starling now gives it to Tarpany, and Tarpany comes through. It's going to be interesting how Ricky Stewart uses Paddy, Sam. They've gone a role reversal this afternoon with Starling starting. So be interesting to see how Paddy is utilized here this afternoon because he's been in outstanding form. Last tackle here. They've gone the short side. Starling's gone to Strange. A bit of a potential shepherd there, but they play on. Mariota now gives it to Weeks. Weeks now gives it to Sasungi. Sasungi puts a lovely kick through. Here comes Savage, and Ponga just dives on it, and he is brought down a couple of meters out from his own try line. But great set, Raiders.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen KO Weeks kind of inject himself so far in the Raiders. They've got Mazu under all sorts of pressure, and I think Mazu's just kept that ball in the field of play despite the great attempt by Canberra. Tackle 2. This is Dominic Young now. Oh, met by Tarpane. Oh, Dominic Young would have felt that. Good grief. Graham now goes left to Hunt. Oh, man. Hunt plays on 10. Graham scoots to the left-hand side, offloads back to Smith, whips it outright to Mooney. Ponga's got ball in hand, and he's just clipped and finished off. He's knocked the ball on. No, it's a penalty.
I'd challenge, bro. Quick.
15
KFC.
minutes
He
in?
looks guilty. He looks guilty, bro. Yes, good challenge. Good challenge. Let's go upstairs, bro.
Just 15 minutes in, though? Oh, dear.
Yeah, he looked guilty, bro. Look at Mr. Ponga's face, and you can't tell me he didn't have a little smile there, a bit of a guilty look, bro. I hope I'm right, or otherwise I'm going to look like a right fool on YouTube Live right now if I'm wrong. We're watching here, bro. He goes through. Ponga has it. He's tackled. Oh, he's lost, bro. That's lost. That's lost.
Well done.
I told you he was guilty, bro.
Well done.
He was guilty.
Yeah. Okay. I do not want to play poker against you then, bro. Goodness. Body language expert door. Yes.
Yeah, no, he's not played at the ball.
Drop. It's a drop.
Yep. Loose carry. Challenge successful, bro.
Yeah. Well, what a set defensively. What a set defensively.
100%, Sam. And that's what I was about to allude to, bro, is that was outstanding defense from the Raiders, bro. That Newcastle were struggling to get out from their own in goal, bro. Or own in goal, own red zone, should I say. Here we go. Sasungi off the scrum, bro. Oh, nearly got through Sharpedo and Hunt. The two Fletchers there combining as Starling now gives it to Big Red. Good fleeting footwork from Big Red, but good defense from the Newcastle Knights. Big Red now. Starling now gives it Sanders unders ball to Atta Mariota, who's driving towards the try line. Still going. Oh, he's just short. A meter out, bro. A meter out. Starling gives it to Sanders. Sanders throws the dummy. He tries to get past Mr. Graham, but can't do so. And Hopwood's there as well. Plays the ball. Starling, Tarpany out the back. Oh, they got numbers here. Simi Sasungi all Weeks. He should have given it to Sasungi Weeks, but good defense. Last tackle. Starling now gives it to Sanders. Sanders kicks out towards Jed Stewart. He flies up, and Dominic Young, what a great take. That's going to be a battle out there airily, Sam. Young versus Stewart, two tall timbers, bro.
How's the power from KO Weeks to put Fletcher Hunt on his backside there? Hunt is a foot taller than Weeks, bro. Wow. Alrighty, so here's the Raiders bridging up defensively again. They haven't been bad at all, the Raiders, when they've been asked to defend the Newcastle Knights here. And Fletcher Hunt fighting his way to the 20, and he does so. This is the fourth, 16 minutes in, 12-0 in favour of Newcastle. And Matt Croker only able to make about 3 or 4 meters upfield. The Raiders. Oh, Jesus. Ricky Stewart, apoplectic. Where's Tahi, bro, when you need him, eh?
He needs the epileptic spider, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Wouldn't burst a grape, bro.
Oh.
It wouldn't burst a grape. Alrighty.
I don't think so either, bro. Goodness me, that's not good at all.
Fletcher Hunt taps 5 meters short of halfway, and they're working back in field. And Hopwood plays the ball now right on halfway. Graham finds Sandon Smith to the right, and then back under for Mooney. Makes about 4 or 5 meters upfield, entering Raiders territory. Graham on the second goes right to Smith, back under for Gagai, arcing his run and backs his way to the 40-meter line. Third, Graham running to the left, finding Sharp. Sharp holds it, fights with Sanders, moves forward, and is finished off. Fourth tackle. About 25 out, 25 in. Inside Raiders territory, Sandon Smith running, passing, Ponga.
Oh!
Intercept! Oh, Jed Stewart from 60 meters out. Oh, Rick Masu, slip and slide, and Jed Stewart scores, door.
I just wanted you to keep going, bro. You had it. I didn't want to interrupt. Jed Stewart, wow. The ankles of Greg the leg. Oh, no, bro. He was like on thin ice, bro. He tried to put the brakes on and skirt, and he went straight over, bro. Oh, goodness me. I don't know if this pass was on from Ponga there, but Jed Stewart positioned perfectly, and he got the head start, and away he goes down the field. And Mazu, he just tried to put the brakes on, and he had real slick tires, bro, and they just couldn't hold up in the wet conditions, bro. He had the soft super slicks on, bro, instead of the intermediate or the wet tires, bro.
Yep. yes. Some vehicles, some motorsport talk there from Door.
Massive for the Raiders, though, Sam. They needed that.
Huge. There goes Mazu.
Out of left.
Great chase from Matt Croker, though, man, to keep up with Jed Stewart for as long as he did. Fletcher Hunt coming in as well, but Raiders, they can score a try like that, and they should have been better defensively to not be down 12-0, but they have been good defensively. It's been a weird start for Canberra. I don't think they deserve to be down 12-0 after such a short amount of time. But yes, no, they deserve to be in this game. 12-4 lacks a fortune.
I think it's been like like you're saying, what you're trying to say, Sam, is I think the Raiders have been very good defensively inside of the Newcastle territory. Or inside the red zone. We've seen it multiple times. Newcastle struggling to get out of their own, red zone without, a penalty or whatnot to go forward. But if you look at it inside of the opposite end of the field or in the opposite end of the half, that they defensively have been a bit poor. If you think about it, Francis went straight through. And then you thought about, and then the Dom Young tried like an easy, backline movement there to a pretty simple try in the corner. So I think that could be the wake up that Canberra needed. 12 points to 6 as Kalen Ponga lets out a lovely fudge bomb.
They should do that again, Newcastle, though. They should go back to that edge because there was a bit of a yawning gap between Stewart and Timoko.
100%, Sam. Massive gap as Savage takes it off the kickoff and gives it to Big Red. And Big Red's brought down just over his own 20-meter line, plays the ball. Starling now gives it out to Sasangi. Sasangi's brought down around 15 meters out from his own try line, plays the ball. Starling now gives it to Tarpany. And Tarpany driving forward. He's got a Hopwood and Mooney on his hip, and he's eventually brought down as Hopwood surrenders, and Starling has a little scoot. Good run there from Starling. Can he find the offload? No, he can't. Fourth tackle now. Weeks getting to dummy half, gives it to Mariota, and Mariota gets up to halfway. Just inside Newcastle territory, last tackle. Starling now to Sanders, and Sanders puts the high bomb up, bro. Savage chasing, but Ponga takes it nicely outside his own 10-meter line.
Yep, and he's crossed the 20-meter line and will play it now. Sharp at dummy half goes to Greg Marzu. Oh, he's on the slip and slide again, and I think a penalty's coming his way. He was clipped high, and now there's a bit of a scuffle. Starling and looks like Fletcher Sharp getting in each other's face. It was a complete accident, and I didn't think Fletcher Sharp needed to come in, bro, and light the wick like he did.
To play the ball, so
really.
Yeah, just to play the ball. He slipped.
Yeah.
It looks like the contacts to his arm.
Play on the 30-meter line, still inside their own territory here. So it just gave Raiders just a chance just to stabilize. And McEwen plays the ball. This is Hopwood. Impressive start from the young fella. Under 19s New South Wales Origin representative. Sharp, Ponga, over halfway, gives it to Hunt, holds things up for Marzu, and Marzu drops the ball.
Oh, and Tarpany takes out the cameraman.
Yo.
Oh, are you okay, kind sir? Oh, dearie me.
Maybe
that was
not
Fletcher.
so.
Oh, you go.
Maybe not so expansive in this kind of slippery, wet weather footy.
No, I thought it was fine. Fletcher Hunt butchered that, in my opinion. That was These pass was like he tried to be too dainty with it and too soft with it, and he threw it way too late. And it was also like far behind Greg Marzu, who in these conditions, like he said, it's going to be hard to, catch or bring in balls on the fingertips there, man. And that was case in point what happened there. So Fletcher Hunt just needed to be a bit better there in execution, but that's okay. The Knights look really good in attack, Sam. As now Zach Hosking, that was a good run from him, just short of halfway. Starling now gives it to Strange. Strange little cutout ball to Timoko. Timoko now fighting. Oh, Timoko, brought down just short, or just infield, should I say, from the sideline on the top of your screen. As now Strange now gives it to Horsburgh. Horsburgh throws a bit of a dummy, looking for the offload. Can't find any. Good defense again. Mr. Hopwood is having a good game, Sam. As Starling now gives it to Tarpany. Now to Sanders. Oh, I thought he could have hit Smithies there, and he might have gone through there, Morgan Smithies, but good work nonetheless, as now in the last weeks has got it, and it's a bit of a shallow kick here. Sasangi going through, knocks it back. Now gives it to six more, bro. Six more. Just need to slow things down here. Slow it down, Mr. Tomoko. Slow it down, and he does just that, bro. Takes the tackle inside the Knights' 10-meter zone. Now, Strange, Sanders underneath to Tarpany. Oh, there it was, bro. I thought he was about to break the curse there as Starling. Little short ball to Hosking. And I think Zach Hoskins has scored, bro. The green machine, go bang, bang, bro. With a kick to come, 10 points to 12, bro.
Right on, man. A kick by KO Weeks put Ponga under all sorts of pressure, and that's Ponga's third error of the game so far, to be honest with you, bro. I don't want to be too harsh on him that instance, but the Newcastle Knights, they've made 4 errors in this game so far, bro, and 3 of them have come from Kalen Ponga, mate. 1 intercept, 1 drop of the bomb there, and then a loss in possession as well. So let's see if he actually does ground it. I don't see any definitive evidence that he did ground it. And even then, if it touched the ground, the balls,
Yeah, but it's short there. Oh,
yeah, there, yeah,
yeah, I think it's got there.
yep, yeah.
Well, the ball
I'm
was
happy with
definitely
that.
on the turf there, bro. So, but no, like that one there, yeah, like it's a drop, but he didn't even get his hand to the ball. It hit his head. It was
Shoulder,
a good old falcon from the melon, from the headgear onto the shoulder, and then yeah, it's still played at. Well, he's played attempted the ball, so the six again call was right. Um, but yeah, no, massive for the Raiders to be able to weather the storm and score some points to potentially tie this up here, Sam.
absolutely.
Sanders moves in, strikes it, and he's got it, bro.
Uh,
Not straight down the middle, but it's in between the two uprights, bro. So it is a goal. 12 points all, bro, after 24 and a bit minutes of action.
Well, both of these teams, this is what it looks like at the moment. Newcastle sit in 7th, Canberra sit in 12th. Both of these teams still have their final bye to use before the season is out. If the Newcastle Knights win this game, they will finish the round in 6th position. If the Raiders win this one, they will be 2 wins outside of the top 8.
Raiders lose this one, it's over, bro. There you go. I said it. Yeah, Horsburgh, off the kickoff. And Hopwood again, bro. I've been very impressed with this young fella's work rate thus far. And look, Tarpany's been outstanding as well. That try, you could easily say that try assist should have been Tarpany's because that quick play the ball. Basically caught Newcastle lacking, and then Starling did what all good hookers do, just got the ball and gave it to his forward, bro. As now Mariota now pumping the legs, bro. Look at him drive up the field here at a Mariota. Now Starling gives it to Sasangi. Oh, good strong contact, but a great offload there from Sasangi to Weeks. And look at Weeksy go, bro. Oh, Weeksy's brought down here as it looks like we're probably going to see Hopwood and Mooney come off here, and Frizzell and Crouch come on the field as Sanders puts up a swirling one and well taken there by Ponga outside his own 10-meter line, Sam.
Yep, swarmed by Smithies, Red, and Tarpanay, and he plays it. 12 out from his own try line. This is Marzu, good carry. Bit of a tackle bust there, and there is the 300 game. Tyson Frizzell out on the
All the
paddock
best,
off of the
Tyson.
pine. Yes, sir. And Fletcher Hunt. I remember here is his first touch in game. Tarpanay's there to greet him. Remember Tyson Frizzell's infamous injury, mate? His ruptured testicle, bro. From half a decade ago. Goodness me. Dominic Young, he's rupturing testicles inside his own half. He breaks free, finds Ponga, and Ponga returns. Ponga returns, bro. Newcastle Knights extend. They go back into the lead, bro. Oh, rupturing everything of the Raiders, bro.
Oh, rupturing everything indeed, bro. Goodness me, we've gone from rupturing a testicle, bro, to away down the top side of the field, bro. Beautiful, slick movement. No one did anything stupid there, just played their part. And Dom Young, he's a serious speedster, loves these cool conditions, bro. And he's electrifying, Dom Young. And as all good fullbacks do, bro, they're right there in support.
Breaking the balls of the Raiders, bro. Far out. Kind of just, out of nothing. And that's just what Newcastle have done for a majority of the year.
Bro.
Talk to me.
Well, it is rumored that Mr. Young will put pen to paper very shortly, probably early this week. Or well, today is Sunday, but early next week for an extension with the Newcastle Knights. So I'm pretty sure it might be like a 2-year extension. So well deserved. I think he's highly underrated, Dominic Young. I think people look into his Roosters stint a bit too much there, and I don't really know what was exactly going on there. If he was, just didn't really find or get into the system. But ever since he's come back to Newcastle, he's been great.
I thought the first 5 weeks of the season, he was the best winger in the competition. And then Greg Marzhew, I thought, just put his nose in front. But Dom Young has had a fantastic season so far. And it should never have left.
Here
But
comes Big
yeah,
Papa.
here comes Big Papa in one of his final appearances at GIO Stadium. There's this one, and then the Raiders host the Broncos in the second last round of the season. So, they're going to be doing it for Papa over the next couple of home games here for the Canberra Raiders. But 18 points to 12. That kick
Great game, bro. It's enjoyable.
It is, man. It is.
Bad conditions, but we're seeing great attack.
And Fletcher Sharp takes it and passes to Mr. Crouch, if I'm not mistaken. Jersey number 16 is Mr. Crouch. Yes, Mr. Crouch. And here is Greg Marzhew, who's been super busy in this game. And he's able to back the green machine.
Oh, hold on. What's happened here?
Whoop.
Off the mark. Do you reckon Mr. Crouch is related to Peter Crouch, bro?
I'll wiki it. Ewan plays it on the 30, and here's Mr. Frizzell bumping some Raiders defenders. Every time I look up, it's Big Red making a tackle. Croker, Sharp, flat to Manu Leilua, who's still going. Oh, he did break through the line, but lost his footing a fraction, and then got finished off. Sandon Smith puts the ball up way too long.
Bro. Ooh. Manu Leilua, what a great run, and then he lost his shoe, the golden slipper, bro. Oh, it went flying, and then next minute, Sandon Smith got lost in all the slippering and decided to put an absolute wretched kick into the end goal. But anyway, here goes the Raiders now, bro. Can they strike back? Entertaining stuff here in the nation's capital is all 6 again, bro, as Savage passes it to Mr. Roddy, who's onto the park, bro. Oh, he's playing with one shoe, bro. He's going to have no traction. He's got the extra super softs, bro, on Mr. Manu Leilua. Look, he's got no traction on his right boot, bro, or his right foot, as Strange gives it to Timiko. Nice little unders ball there. He's brought down on the Newcastle 40-meter line. Plays the ball. Paddy is on, bro. Paddy is on as Smithies now. Strange. Weeks to Sasangi, fleeting footwork, looking for the offload, but good defense there by Sharp and Manu Leilua. Manu Leilua still got no traction on the right foot, as now Sanders gives it to Joe Roddy. Nice little unders ball. Good to see Joe Roddy playing some first grade again, bro, as he plays the ball. Paddy now gives it to Sanders. Sanders with the nice up and under here. Savage flying through, times his jump perfectly. Lovely offload to Mariota, but he can't offload it. Well, he does sort of offload it, sort of dropped it, and then Hunt gets onto it. And he's putting on his boot, bro. Manu Leilua has found his slipper.
All right. I expect not to see him in this set as Fletcher Hunt takes a carry back into the middle of the paddock, and he'll play the ball about 22 meters away from their own try line as Smith. Oh, boy. He was thinking about dinner.
Oh, he was thinking about the lost golden slipper, bro. As goodness me, that's an awful kick, and he's now dropped it. Oh, goodness me. Can the Raiders capitalize, bro? And here we go. Morgan Smithies tucks it under the wing. Great run from him. Plays the ball. Paddy now at dummy half. Gives it to Sanders. Sanders, lovely ball out the back to Weeks. He's hit a bit late there, but Weeksy, look at him drive. Ducking under one tackle, ducking under another. Look at him go, Weeksy. He's still going. Gives it to Paddy. Paddy gives it out to Strange. Strange putting on some footwork. Oh, look at Strange go. He's the little jumping jack, little Strange, and he's eventually brought down 15 meters out. Plays the ball. Paddy now gives it to Sanders. Unders ball to Big Papali'i. As Josh Papali'i is brought down 10 meters out. Plays the ball. Paddy now gives it to Roddy. Roddy to Sanders. Sanders to Weeks. Now to Sasangi. Here we go. He's in. Oh no. Oh no. I think Sasangi should have held on to it himself, bro, and Savage should have held on to it too. It's into the bread basket. Oh, he saw his name in lights, bro. he saw his name on the Hollywood Walk of Honor, bro. Oh, dearie me.
It was too good. It was too good for him. All right, so 7.5 minutes to go in this first half. It's 18-12 in favour of Newcastle. I feel like Raiders have the ascendancy at the moment, but Newcastle have the lead. But errors have been a thing for Newcastle over the past 6 weeks, bro, and it's killing them. Even though they're in front, it's kicking them in the ass at the moment. Graham at dummy half left, Crouch, Sharp, Ponga left, going dummying. He makes his
Oh,
4th error of the game, door.
got Sasangi. The ball got ruptured out of there by Sasangi, bro.
Annie, exactly.
Yes, Annie. Oh, maybe it was Ethan Sanders. Oh, it's been a up and down type of afternoon here from Mr. Pingu Pongu, bro. Yes, it's been brilliant and then awful. It's a bit of a mixed bag, bro. A mixed bag of lollies. Yes, bro. You know those mixed bag of lollies that you could get from, after swimming training, bro? And you'd go to the canteen and they'd have all those lovely mixed bag of lollies in a little bag. Oh, that's excellent stuff, bro. Ethan Strange has been put on report. Anyway, let's not go back into Door's childhood and let's focus on what's happening here at GIO Stadium as Mr. Hosking has been brought down. Paddy now gives it to Papa Li'i, and Papa Li'i driving forward. Oh, it's great to see Big Papa back. I love Papa. As now Paddy now gives it to Sanders out the back to Strange. Strange, lovely left foot step. Oh, and says, sit down. Be humble, Mr. McEwen. As now he plays the ball. Paddy now to Strange, now to Smithies. Smitty's driving. I've got a little thing I want to talk to you about at halftime, bro. I look forward to it. As now Paddy gives it to Sanders. Now gives it to Strange. Strange out the back to Weeks. Now you give it now, Weeksy. Oh, yes, Weeksy. He gives it to Simi Sasangi. And over go the Raiders. They go bang, bang. And they're back again, bro. Yes, KO Weeks. Oh, he's looking I don't know what the best word is, but it looks like he's lathered himself in Vaseline, bro, because he can't be tackled. He is absolutely slippery. He's a slippery fish, Mr.
Yep.
KO Weeks. Absolutely outstanding stuff. 16-18 with a kick to come, Sam.
He's warming up beautifully into this contest, bro. I think it's looking like KO Weeks will have a huge say, and he already is having a huge say in the makeup of this fixture, bro. Yeah, just fantastic end to end. Well, not end to end, but sideline to sideline ball playing from the Canberra Raiders, man. But Newcastle at the moment, they need to control the ball, particularly their captain, bro.
I don't know, bro, but the conditions are a bit moisty mire, bro. So look, I don't think that there's going to be some errors, unfortunately. But look, I still think this is a very enjoyable game.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and the quality's great. Just a couple of handling or mistake. Yeah, but well, outside of the intercept, it's been handling errors that have hurt Newcastle, bro. That was Sanders Smith, was it not? That made the mistake there, or was it Sanders Smith that made the mistake there? No, that was
No,
Ponga.
it was Ponga.
Earlier. Yeah,
Yep.
it was Ponga. Yeah, that Ponga made it just on the halfway line. As Sanders got the kick, bro, 18 all.
It's a massive comeback from Canberra, bro. Or well, not quite yet, but it's a massive credit to them. A huge showing of character for them to stick in it, bro. Because it was 12-0 after 12 minutes in favor of Newcastle, bro. Could have been lights out almost by that point if they didn't show up or turn on.
100%, Sam, but they've got to, do these loyal supporters and whatnot. I think that, this support that's turned out today, while it's not out of this world, it's awful conditions down there.
I can't tell you,
Papa.
man. I can't tell you how actually friggin' cold it would be down there, bro.
I know,
dude. Oh, Jesus, it'd be awful.
Yeah, I don't think some of those girls in the earlier game we called would have played in such brisk conditions, bro. As I
Oh,
said, it's freezing cold and it's pissing down rain. As Joe Roddy, he's been good, Sam, been busy since he's come on, as Paddy now gives it a Hosking.
ooh.
Good run. And the turntables are slightly turning, bro, as Paddy now gives it to Smithies. They looked good out here when they shifted out wide. As here goes Weeks again. He's struggling to be tackled, but Hunt eventually brings him down. Last tackle, Paddy now gives it to Sanders, who puts it up high. Ponga's on the bike, but he gets there beautifully. Little unders ball to young Sam.
Alrighty. Young plays it about 17 away from his own try line. This is Greg Marzu. Got to get to their kick here. Oh, they're getting dragged back. Marzu's back to his own 10. Goodness gracious. Owen Paddy involved in that. Same with Sanders on Marzu. You wouldn't have picked that, those two youngsters. Oh, there's Big Papa. Kraken Hunt. Graham left. Marzu says, I want another turn. And he gets put down on the 20. This is the fourth tackle. 2.5 minutes to go. Manu Leilua has a hit up. A tougher, sterner carry. Some shit work there for Manu Leilua. And now goes right to Smith. Kicks inside his own 30. And it's swallowed by Stewart.
Straight into the breadbasket of Stewart. He should get close to halfway here. Brought down great defense from the Raiders, bro. And that's what we've spoke about multiple times this first half about the Raiders being great with defense inside of the Newcastle red zone. That Newcastle, look at Weeks go, bro. He can't be tackled. Now he gives it to Sasungi. Hold on, bro. As Sasungi wants to offload this, there wasn't someone there to really take it. Weeks, he was admiring his luscious locks rather than looking for the offload, bro. As now Sanders, oh, goodness me, Big Papa was he's dropped it. A big tackle there by Mr. Crouch, bro.
I was going to ask, if you're the Raiders, do you take a one shot, a shot at field goal? But no, that's an important finish by Crouch.
Yeah, just strong contact, bro. Good body position, and the ball, like in these conditions, just pops on out.
And now it's the question for Newcastle. If you find yourself in a good position, do you take the 1 point? But you don't have Dylan Brown out there. So it's down to Sandon Smith or I don't know. I really don't know. If Ponga could do a field goal, I mean,
yeah, Ponga could, bro.
I'm sure he could. But anyways, never seen it. I don't think anyway, as Crouch is put down about 9 meters short of halfway. Tackle number 2. Raiders have done, when they've hit and stuck, they've limited post-contact meters on the Newcastle Knights. First receiver here is Smith. 40 seconds remain, and he's put Croker under, and only a few meters made there. Fourth tackle. And Smith runs, passes to Sharp, gives it to Manu Leilua, and he spins and turns around. It was touched there by Sanders. Should be 6 again. And Crouch put down. That's been missed by the officials. It's been an awful set. And Sandon Smith puts up the bomb. Dominic Young is in the middle. So is Hunt. But everyone jumps up for it, and it's in the lap of the Raiders now, boss. Knock on Canberra. They got 5
on Raiders.
seconds. 5 seconds 4, to pack the scrum, 3, Newcastle.
2, 1. Half time.
They don't get there.
That's the wrong call as well. That's come off Fletcher Hunt's hand into KO Weeks' hand, bro. So probably good thing that the Newcastle Knights didn't get to that scrum because that was the wrong decision.
But yes, then again, there was a touch there by Sanders a couple of plays beforehand where it was touched and should have been a 6 again. But in any event, it's an enthralling 18-all halftime score, man. And the Raiders and Knights are turning it on again against each other. It's usually always entertainment deluxe, and that man there, KO Weeks, is probably the best player on the paddock at the moment, just quietly.
KO Weeks has been awesome, Sam. Nearly as awesome of form that the boys were in last night at, a lovely bit of 6-7 action.
Yes. Hello, good sir. Yes, yes. Were you singing Funky Town last night, were you? Mm.
Oh, I don't know. I was singing a lot of things, hence why my voice sounds awful at the moment. But it's great. Yeah, Sam was looking very dapper last night. Hence why Court has mentioned the lovely coat. But speaking of coats, bro, I think that the people in Canberra wearing their coats would be very happy with
Oh, beautiful
that
segue.
performance. Yes, with
Oh,
that performance. Yes. Look, like you said, bro, some comeback that down 12-0, and you and I were thinking, goodness me, what has happened here? The Knights of yes, Jamie, yes, a good bit of sixes and sevens, or a bit of 6-7. As yeah, no, like Sam and I were saying, oh goodness me, what's gonna happen here? Like the Knights are really on one. And then all it took was a Ponga intercept, Ponga pass, which Jed Stewart intercepted and went 50 meters to score the first try. And it was the Raiders were right back into the game. So yes, my night last night was great, Jamie. Hence why my voice is awful as we see King Nico enter our screens.
it was an awesome
As
night last night.
Yeah, it was a good night, great people, and yeah, no, it was awesome stuff. But Sam, before we get into this, actually, no, let's get into the stats, and then
Fine.
I'll discuss my points that I wanted to talk to you about, bro. Because I am a
Alrighty.
bit
Well,
excited,
look at
and
this.
okay, sorry, you go, sir.
Newcastle Knights, 68% completion rate, 76% in favour of the Canberra Raiders, but the Knights still go in with 51% possession. Okay, then. Run meters, it's all even. Post contact meters included. Average set distance, the Raiders are making about 8 more meters every set that they have. That does make sense. As I said before, it did feel like that Newcastle weren't making as many post contact meters. Like they may have made line breaks and some tackle busts, but I felt like the Raiders have really stung in defense when they've been able to stick. Kicking meters way more in favour of Newcastle, despite Sandon Smith having a bit of a barrier at times in that first half. Going down further, 17 tackles missed apiece, and penalties conceded, not very many, but there's been maybe 3 or 4 6 agains for either side. So, yeah, it's all incredibly even, bro. But I just feel like that for up until last weekend, I feel like that the Achilles heel for Newcastle was the errors that they were making. Even though they were getting the wins, the errors needed to be cleaned up, something fierce. And even so, last weekend the Newcastle Knights made a lot of errors and still won. And I just feel like that it's still coming back to bite them. I mean, the Raiders there at one point were 11 completions out of 11 completions, where Newcastle were about 7 out of 11, sort of thing. But the Raiders have made some more errors. So, but really, KO Weeks is imposing himself beautifully. And I think, Greg Marzu, he's worked his ass off for Newcastle Knights. And, Ponga has had, as you said, a real
Mixed bag.
Real mixed bag.
Yeah, a real mixed bag. But no, honestly, I think that I think it was, like you got to take the good with the bad, I think. But I do agree with you, though, that these errors have really brought Canberra back into the game. Sam from Newcastle, so they really need to mitigate those mistakes, bro, to really enforce or their chances of winning this game. And really is a big win required for Newcastle. Hence why I also didn't understand why you tipped Newcastle in the first place, considering where your boys are located, bro. But anyway, yes, Cord was he didn't get up to no good at all. He was absolutely fine. Cord was good company last night. We had a good time.
Well, he would have loved that the Wallabies got up last night.
Yes,
Just.
no, yeah, it was just yeah. No, I think they were happy with the win, but yeah, not the the fashion or the way that the Wallabies were able to get their job done. But it wasn't about the football last night, bro. Because if it was, I'd still be in mourning, bro. After a 24-0 lead turned into a 40-32 loss, bro. Anyway, let's go have a look at the fantasy points before I discuss a few things. So for the new look, I'm just gonna go through the normal way, Sam, rather than going through team lists. Manu Leilua is on top of the scoring, 37 points. Hosking is in second with 36. Smithies, I think, has been outstanding. He's been good. Nice English conditions for him today. He's got 35 weeks. He's got 35 as well, Sam. He's got 8 tackle breaks KO weeks, so he's being a real issue to deal with this afternoon. Sasangi's on 32, Horsburgh's on 31, Dom Young's on 31, Sharpedo's on 30. Not many people would have Matt Croker and Harrison Graham. They're both on 29 and 27. Mooney's on 25, Starling's on 25, Stewart's on 24. Tarpany, 23. Hotwood was busy in his 26 minutes, 21 points for him. Smith, a little bit of a mixed bag for him as well. Probably more on the bad side, but 20 points for him. Sanders hasn't really had to do much in attack. Goal kicking's been perfect, but he's missed a fair few tackles, missed 4 tackles. So only 20 points for him. Ponga with that mixed bag with the errors and whatnot, even with the try, only 18 points. Hunt 18 points, Tomoko I missed on 19, Mariota 17, Strange 16, Crouch 16, McEwen 14, Roddy 11, Frizzell in his 300th game 9, Papali'i 9, Gagai 8, Marzu 6, Savage 6, Paddy 6. And that is it for the people that have entered the field. Oh, outside of Thomas Kant, pardon me, is on.
How do you get minus one? How do you get minus one?
Well, he's because he's given away a penalty, I think. Oh no, he hasn't. He's made 1 tackle and missed 1. So if you miss, it's -2, not -1. So that's why he's on -1. 1 tackle, 1 miss, -1, bro.
Good grief!
But plenty of time to go for Mr. Kant. He's only not long onto the field. Only had 5-6 minutes on the field. So, but no, my point is, bro, is I am excited. We've seen some great developments this week over in WA, bro, with the Perth Bears, the jersey, and I'm starting, it's probably a bit, so I'm also very excited, like, yes, their list isn't the greatest list of all time, but I'm really excited to see how they go. And it's more just, for me, the excitement as, a fantasy and super coach guy is, some of these players that are going to get an opportunity now that have sort of been hampered or held back from their current clubs. My thing is, like, who's a player that you're really looking forward to that's, signed with the Bears? Sorry, I'm sort of putting you on the spot here. But who's someone, who's signed with the Bears for next season that you're really looking forward to play regular first grade next season, who's been held back from their club?
I thought about that the other night, and while he hasn't been held back, I'm excited to see how Liam Henry can develop into a leader over there. He's got maybe 30 games under his belt now, and I think he's going to be huge for Perth Bears' chances to be anywhere near a top 8 berth over the next handful of seasons. So I'm excited to see Liam Henry. I also think, speaking of leadership, Scott Sorensen, I think if he has the C next to his name, I think he could be absolutely terrific for the Perth team. Another name that people will remember and forget now, but Amale Bitungane, I'm saying that because he's an ex-Cowboys player, but Amale Bitungane will be back in the NRL next season, and I can't give you a report on how he's gone over in Super League because, that's over in the Northern Hemisphere, but Amale Bitungane will be back in the NRL, so I'm keen about their forwards. Their backline stocks, I don't know about, but let's stick with the positives here. Mason Barber, I hope he debuts and he will, and I hope he kills it for them. He can do some he can do some pretty wild things, but he can also have some very, very, very quiet games from what I've seen of him over the past 18 months or so. But yeah, to answer your question shorter, I'm excited to see how Liam Henry goes in a brand new environment. Scott Sorensen has been in plenty of new environments, but I think if he were to become captain, I think he'd be excellent. And I'm excited for Liam Henry as well. So Sorensen and Liam Henry.
Yeah, I like that. I love all the points that you've made mention of. I'm more looking forward to Tyron Wishart is the man that I am really looking forward to. Is a man that has been held back many, many years due to the the absolute masses of stock that the all the big name players in the halves that the Melbourne Storm possess with Munster, Hughes. You know, he's been there, done a fair trade there at the Melbourne Storm, and had very little opportunity. But every time that he's had an opportunity, especially, you know, you go back a couple of weeks when he's in that 5'8" position, where he's in his position that that he's best suited for, his favorite position. He's been outstanding, and I honestly just cannot wait to see how Wishart goes, because I think he's been massive. You know, he was big yesterday, but he's been awesome for the for the Melbourne Storm, Tyron Wishart. So I'm really excited to see how he goes. You know, playing every week in that 5'8" spot. You know, playing next to a really good organizing half in Toby Sexton.
12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So 27 players have been named for the Perth Bears. 3 more
And the jersey
inbound.
has as well, bro.
And the jersey has indeed meant. But we'll look at the jersey quickly, or give our thoughts on it just quickly. There's so much talent to unearth here, isn't there, bro? Like this young Chris Viella, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's a young thing from Cronulla that has had plenty of promise but hasn't had an opportunity himself. So that bleeds into your conversation about players that could explode next season. So Chris Viella could be a breakout star. This Luke Lee as well. I can see why Benji Marshall liked him, but he's so raw and rough around the edges as well. So yeah, man, Apatwidle, we saw what he did in his debut.
Game, yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, when you look at it, they're not going to go winless next season, right? They're going to nab a couple of victories here or there. And Toby
I'm just
Sexton,
excited for the opportunities, bro. Like honestly,
oh yeah, for sure.
I'm keen to see more people play in the NRL, bro, because we know that there's plenty of players that aren't in the NRL at the moment that are definitely, capable and well deserving of playing the NRL on a week to week basis, and having this extra team now provides, some of these guys with regular opportunity, bro. So I'm excited.
So are we looking at a spine maybe of Barber, Smoothie, and
Wishart and Sexton, I reckon.
Yeah. Dude, has kickoff already commenced? What?
Looks like it.
Holy crap. Okay. Whoa.
As Bubbly takes it as the legit came back and the kickoff had already happened. So
Whoa.
issues in the nation's capital, bro, with their coverage, as Paddy now gives it to Mr. Mariota, and Mariota is brought down 30 odd meters out. Paddy now gives it to Smithies, and Smithies is brought down. He's been great today, Sam Smithies, and he's another Perth Bear who I'm looking forward to seeing playing regularly next season. As Josh Pupley. Another thing is as well, Sam, is when is the Raiders going to use Dane Laurie? He's been exceptional coming from the bench. So good kick from Sanders, well taken from Ponga. Be interesting to see when Sanders gets used. As Marzu says, sit down, Smithies, bro.
Oh, I think I might need to pause my stream because Hunt has just been captured on the 20. Hunt is playing the ball right now. Ponga right to Smith. right to Young. And Young, that's a good grassing tackle there from Timoko, latching onto the ankles. Smith at hooker goes left. Gagai. They're not going anywhere here at the moment, bro. Gagai plays it now. And Kant goes right to Frizzell. And Frizzell offloads back to Kant. And he goes upfield.
He's off the negatives.
And plays it. And Sandon Smith kicks from 5 meters before halfway.
Yeah, nicely taken there by Weeksy, bro, at the back, and away goes Weeksy. Oh, sit down, be humble, Mr. Gagai. That's 9 tackle breaks, bro. Let's keep count, you and I, bro, in this second half. As now Strange gives it to Timoko. Good run there from Timoko. He's brought down just short of his own 40-meter line. Strange in the dummy half now gives that to Jed Stewart. All contact was creeping up there, but it's okay as Paddy now gives it to Mr. Roddy. Good run from Joe Roddy. I'm so happy to see Joe Roddy out there, Sam. Oh, no, he's pulled up a bit stiff here. Roddy as Sanders gives it to Weeks. Here goes Simi. And they're all dearing me. Where's his assistants? There's good defense there by Newcastle. Paddy now to Sanders. And Sanders puts the kick high. Here comes Savage. Oh, and he's lost it. Oh. Savage has knocked it on. Newcastle ball. Will they challenge? And they will. Let's go, bro.
It was.
What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking?
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Yes.
No, you can't say 50-50. I think Ponga's knocked it on.
No, that's touched by Savage.
Off his melon, though. Is that not backwards into his melon?
Yeah. It's touched by Savage first.
Does it hit Ponga? Yes, I think it does. I think it's the right call on the field. Are you with me or not?
I agree. I think it should be a play the ball for Newcastle. Just hand over.
Oh. Well, Captain's challenge successful, bro. It hit, they're saying it hit his head after it hit his hand, and then the ball then contacted Ponga's hand, which then went in a forwards direction, bro.
It's just a mess, bro. It's just an absolute flogging mess.
Anyway, here we go. Paddy now gives it out to Sasagi and Simi Sasagi. Oh, spicy Vic Blue, bro. He's got in. Simi Sasagi has crossed over. My voice is gone. It maybe the Newcastle defense might be too, bro. Goodness me. He's gone straight through. He's just said, give me a bit of space and time, and I'll send Fletcher Hunt underneath the turf, bro. Goodness me. He schooled the young chap here, bro. Look at this. Oh, big step. Oh, sit down. And then, oh, goodbye, Mr. Sharpedo. Oh, hello, Francis. Comes over the top and wait for it. There it is. A nice little grounding there. A little peck on the grass right there. There it is. A nice little peck, bro. Unfortunately, you and I didn't get a peck last night, bro, but it is
Why would you do what?
As the Raiders are on the board, bro, and they have taken the lead 22 points to 18. And Simi Sasangi, bro, 2 tries in this game, and this he looks dangerous, bro. He looks dangerous out here on this right side. And no disrespect to Mr. Hunt, but there is a serious size mismatch here. And Sasangi with early ball is feasting.
Well, he was the best center to start the season, bro. Like, honestly, after the first 10 weeks, you'd say Sasangi was the best player in the Canberra Raiders team, just about, bro. But then he got injured, unfortunately.
Yes. And then got injured again.
Yes, yeah. So he's had an injury-interrupted year as the rain continues to tumble down in Canberra by the looks of things, or it's just started back up again. But
I
yeah,
honestly
man.
don't. If it has like stopped, it would have been only for like a brief period, bro. It's very gloomy conditions down in the nation's capital, bro.
Look at
Anyway,
the
here we
scene
go.
coming. Oh, okay.
What was that? What were you
Nothing.
seeing coming,
Absolutely.
bro?
No,
Oh,
no, it's all
okay.
right, bro.
Okay. Sorry, bro. As Sanders moves in and he's missed it. He didn't have enough mustard on it. So a bit of a win there for Newcastle, 22 points to 18, with basically with 35 minutes to go, bro.
And not being hyperbolic or anything like that, bro, but you said it before, and it's absolutely correct. If Raiders lose this game, it's their season done.
Yeah. Oh, even like it's hanging on by a thread at the moment, but yeah, it's over if they lose this one. So it really is a big game. Ricky's enjoying the rain though in the wet, bro. Anyway, Strange takes it and gives it to Big Papa, bro. Big Papa's driven back a bit. I think that Newcastle will want to be getting their starting front rowers back on, I reckon, with at least like 20 plus minutes to go. Because I thought they were really good. Hopwood and Mooney. I thought they provided a bit of spark, and not trying to be disrespectful to the milestone man and the others, but just at the moment they've struggled since these two have come on. And what a run from Big Papa! Great carry from Papa as Paddy now gives it to Smithies, who throws a lovely exuberant dummy, bro. And he's now moving up the field, and he's brought down all the Raiders have come out of the second half, or at the start of the second half, firing as Sanders puts the bomb up high on the last. Marzu settles underneath it and takes it nicely, bro.
Well done, Marzu. And he's able to advance the point as well up over the 20-meter line. So 6 minutes in, 22 to 18. And Fletcher Hunt, met by Josh Papali'i and three other defenders there. That's a tough carry for Fletcher Hunt. Here's Dominic Young. Oh, well done. Who was that? That was Owen Paddy getting in his grill there, but Dominic Young bounced away from him and made some more meters downfield. And Young wants the six again there, but none forthcoming. Cantor dummy half goes to Crouch, then on to Frizzell. And Frizzell is stopped right on halfway. Fourth tackle. First receiver to the right is Crouch, right onto Smith. Ponga, Gagai over the 40, over the 30, still going, still running, eventually brought down. That's a friggin' run and a half from Dane Gagai. Last tackle, though, about 15 meters out. Smith puts up the bomb underneath it, though. Oh, who cares? It's a knock on. Bugger.
But that was a good set from Newcastle, bro.
Yes.
I know it wasn't the best end, but it was a good set. Great territory made and good work there from Gagai to just look to be passing the pill, but hold it up and back himself there. As now Simi Sasangi, bro. Oh, he's decided to go towards the middle of the park, bro, not out to Fletcher Hunt, where he's really had his number here this afternoon. As Paddy gives it now to Smithies. And Smithies is now brought down just over his 30-meter line. And now on the third, Paddy puts a kick in. Oh, it's shaping nicely, but Ponga's going to get there. But it's a great kick nonetheless, Sam.
He got so much mileage.
Tackle.
Owen Paddy, he made so much mileage off of that kick, man. He only made one step to the left as Dominic Young shaped a pass inside his own 10, but he's Newcastle Knights, bro, they are in trouble at the moment. They're getting physically kicked at the moment, bro, by Canberra. Yes. Marzu now, third tackle, plays it, and first receiver here is Crouch. Makes a good 10-meter carry up to the 30. Fourth, they go left, sharp, under for Manulailua. That's another 10 meters made there by Newcastle. And Sandon Smith kicks 5 meters inside his own half.
Yeah, not a bad kick there. Weeksy takes it right on his 10-meter line. And Weeksy! Oh, goodness me. He nearly was away there, KO Weeks. And now here comes Xavier Savage for some work. They've got them shot out here on the right side. The Raiders do. I'd be pushing towards the left here and then coming back out towards the right at the back end of the set, or especially in the red zone, bro. They've looked really damaging out here as Sasangi plays the ball. Paddy at dummy half gives it to Strange. Strange unders ball there to Hosking, and Hosking just basically runs straight to where Sasangi just played the ball and is brought down by multiple Newcastle defenders. Paddy now gives it to Sanders, who now gives it to Mariota. And Mariota, lovely run from him. He's brought down. Mariota plays the ball. Paddy now on the last, gives it to Sanders. Sanders, the nice big hoo-ha, up and under. And here comes Ponga chasing through and beautifully taken from KP at the back inside his 20, Sam.
Well done. Well done, Kalen Ponga. And here's Greg Mazu. I haven't stopped saying his name today, but that's how good he's played today. Greg Mazu, just so much work he's getting through. First receiver Smith. Well, looks like they're shifting inside their own 20 here, but Raiders defense was up and quick, well, quick and up. And play the ball comes now. Cant, left. Oh, and Brody Jones, I believe, is out there now. That is their interchange is done, if I'm not mistaken. That's their 4 and done now, Newcastle Knights. So Brody Jones out there. We won't see Toby Winter. We won't see Diesel Hagen. This is the last. And again, Smith kicks 5 meters inside his own territory and it's taken on the full by Weeks.
There goes Weeksy, bro. Here he goes. Weeksy. Oh, goodness me. Really, buddy. Nearly got away there, Weeksy. Oh, yep. Quick. Get down low and go, Mr. Stewart. He was right down in the middle there. He had to quickly get to the deck to make sure he didn't get hit by the pass. And, oh, goodness me, he's caught one to the beak. But he's okay as Paddy now gives it a Big Red. Big Red driving up the park, but he's brought down good defense thus far from Newcastle. Now Paddy, is looking for a bloody, who's looking for the kick again, Paddy, but then just gave it to Strange at a bit of a hospital ball. And on the last, Strange is a bit sick and sorry there as Sanders with the up and under again. Taken nicely by Ponga, looking for Mazu, but goes himself, and good tackle by Sasangi.
Well, this is the best start to a set, territorially speaking, for the Newcastle Knights in this second half so far, as Fletcher Sharp is stopped just short of halfway. Cant goes right. This is Mazu over halfway. Not by many meters, though. He stands in the tackle. Cant waits for the play the ball. As Josh Papali'i, he went base over apex and gets himself back up. This is McEwen. And they get up over the 40 by a meter or two. Fourth tackle now. Kent, left. Smith, crabbing, finding Sharp, finding Manu Leilua. Looked a bit dangerous there. Last tackle.
Not to give away a 6 again there, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Smith puts the bum up from 25 out. It's taken on the full by Fletcher Hunt, who offloads backwards, but Big Red is there to clean it up.
Oh, the safety beacon of Big Red, bro, is there to take it. The man to save the day is Sasangi's now going across the field. And then, oh, goodness me, I don't know if that was the right option, but that is okay. He's going to play the ball here. And now Weeks gives it to Stewart. Oh, copped one again on the beak, but keeps pushing along. And, Hosking nearly dropped the ball. Newcastle here arriving, bro. They're arriving here. Good defense from the Newcastle Knights inside the red zone. As now Horsburgh, they've only made 20 meters, if that, Sam. And then lovely pass from Paddy, and then Sanders just gives it everything he's got, and Dom Young takes it nicely.
Very, very good. Okay, so Newcastle, they're kind of beginning to turn the screws here. And Dominic Young, tackle one, will happen about 7 meters away from halfway. Cant gets the dummy half, whips it left to Ponga, left onto Sharp, and Sharp breaks free from a couple, explodes out the back, passes right infield for Ponga, and that's error number 5 or 6. And
here
now
goes Weeksy. Weeksy's got room, and Big Red's down. Big Red is down. Oh, no. The pass from to Ponga was a bit awful, but Ponga probably still should have caught it. It was a bit out in front, and that's the second time Fletcher Hunt. Oh, no, that was Fletcher Sharp, pardon me, that stuffed that one up. There's Ponga should still take it, but the pass is very much out in front and really had to make it, holy hell. There's just come an absolute Steeden flying out of the blue, bro. What an offload there by Big Papa. And that was his last bit of work for now. Or that play the ball from Mariota was disgusting, and they're very lucky here, the Green Machine, not to be penalised as Hosking has it. And now driving forward, I think that the Knights might need to bring on their starting props, bro, because they're struggling. As Paddy now gives it to Dane Laurie is the fresh man on the field. Raiders bringing on the Speedman as Paddy now gives it to Corey Horsburgh. And Corey Horsburgh driving good defense by Gagai. Lovely offload from Timoko. There's the strange step. He gets past Frizzell as well. Oh, Paddy got in the road there a little bit. As now Dane Laurie now has the ball. Goodness me, the Raiders, they're going everywhere. They got it. Oh,
dude, penalty. Big Red got upended, man.
I'd say it's from Gagai. Could be soon, teammates soon, bro.
Could be. Could be. Could be. But Big Red, he got dumped.
Oh yeah, he's part. What are you thinking, bro? I think it's just a penalty.
Pretty bad. I think it's bad.
It won't be 10. I don't think it's not that bad. Yeah. I'm happy with that call. Nah, it wasn't. It was. I was out. I was really enjoying the first half, Aaron, and then it all went downhill. But I wasn't at the game last night, Dolphins home game, so my Broncos membership did not apply for that one. And did some stuff for my birthday with Sam and a few other friends. So it was a good night. And I just lost my voice from yelling too much. But the Raiders are taking the 2. Sam, what do you think of this decision, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Converted, try the difference if he gets it. Kill 90 seconds.
I think it's the right call. I think it's the right call.
Just settle things down a bit. It's a good thing now I don't need to watch Dragons and Tigers and MLW now, is it though? Yes. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
Well, I think you might have to. It sounds like it was a bit of a thrilling affair, bro.
Yes. Bang.
I'm certainly going to watch as Sanders just sneaks it in, bro. Just sneaks it in. 24 points to 18, bro. That's a big penalty goal there for the Raiders. They needed that one after Sandy Sanders missed the conversion before, bro. So that's a nice level up. When are you thinking they're going to bring back on Big Mooney and Hopwood, bro?
Probably in the next 2 minutes, bro. Legit, I agree with you, man. Like, they need to get back out there. Hopwood and Mooney set a beautiful platform for Newcastle to start off the game.
Yeah, I do agree. Well, you and I had this conversation. I think we're obviously not on stream, but Fletcher Sharp's looking better every single week as like with his knee and whatnot. He's struggled with it immensely throughout the season, but he just looks like he's starting to move a lot freer, and it's awesome to see. As Weeksy takes it, Sam off the kickoff, and here goes Big Red, and Big Red drives it towards the Knights line, but only can make around 10 meters as Paddy now gives it to Roddy. And Roddy's now driven back. Good defense there by Mooney's back on. They heard me, bro. Mooney is back on. I don't think Hopwood will be far behind him as now plays the ball there. Laurie, good run there from Laurie. And now Paddy had a bit of a scoot there. Couldn't really do too much from it. As now Horsburgh here, they go to this right side again as, he's got to surrender there. Someone went through and Sasangi just had to surrender there. As Paddy now gives it to Sandy Sanders on the last, who kicks it long, kicks it high. And Ponga takes it and just gives it to Dom Young inside his 20, Sam.
And a straight green wall of defense meets Dom Young on the 20. And Fletcher Sharp gets the dummy half. Gives it left to Mazu, who bounces away from a couple, but didn't gain any meterage there. So really good defense there from Canberra. Again, post-contact meters, man. I wonder what it will look like by the end of it all, bro. And Oh, that's nearly a penalty, I reckon, for Mooney. Kent, Smith, Ponga, Gagai,
Away he
flat ball
goes.
for Yong, but he explodes from his own 30, beats Timoko, sprinting downfield in support is McEwen. In comes Simi Sasangi
Serious.
with a try saver. Gorgeous stuff. Fourth tackle, only a couple meters out. Smith first receiver. They got to fang it left. Sharp whips it out left to Gagai, holds it up, gives it to Manu Leilua, offloads back to Gagai, who wrapped around, and the Newcastle
What a
Knights
try. What a
score.
try.
Yeah, banger. I thought the pass from Gagai to Young was suspect, to be honest with you, but
The one to put him away
24-22,
down the sideline.
yes.
Just honestly, though, look at this from Gagai. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
crikey.
close. The Gagai has gone from one side of the field to the other, the complete polar opposite. Look at him running. He's running out there, the old fella. He gets out there, gets the ball, does the right thing. Manu Leilua gets the offload back and away he goes. Because the other thing is Sasangi had made all these, he made the try-saving tackle all the way over on the other side of the field. So he didn't get back in time, and the teammates couldn't help him out. But that is a great try, Sam.
It was a
I'm
great
loving this
sequence.
game, bro. I'm honestly really enjoying this clash. It's been an awesome game. Like we just saw how bad these conditions were for the ladies. Like they really did struggle in these conditions, and you would, if the men did the exact same thing in this game as well between the Raiders and Newcastle, you couldn't be upset with it because the conditions are awful.
Yeah.
It's been raining, it's freezing, but it's been an awesome game, honestly, bro. There has been a fair few errors, but it's been really exciting. Awesome to be calling it with you.
Smith.
Oh, oh, that one's over the hey, little diddle and the cat, the fiddle, Julie. 24
24
all.
all.
Oh, this is a
Man.
great game, man. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Aaron, Annie, Cord, Jamie, everyone that's been in the chat. And if anyone that Jason Reeder was in here as well. Like, thank you, everyone, for your support. It's been a really exciting clash here in the nation's capital.
So back to even Stevens again. If Newcastle win, they'll finish this round in 6th position, still with a bye in hand. If Raiders lose this one, it is their season done.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 wins outside the 8, and they'll be down huge in their for and against as well as Trey Mooney gets back into it. Then is stopped just before the 20. And this is McEwen. Makes about 5 meters past the 20-meter line. Plays it. Smith runs right and finds Cant. But Laurie stops him in his tracks just a bit beyond the 30. Third tackle. And it's with Sharp and now back under for Hunt. Newcastle up to the 40. Graham, comes right to Frizzell. Frizzell up over halfway, slipped before contact. And Graham goes right. And this is Sandon Smith putting the ball up sky high. It's taken by Jed Stewart. It looked like nobody wanted it there for a second.
I think Kant's playing lock. That's why. So Kant's playing lock, and that Croker and Hopwood are off. So it'll be interesting to see when those do, especially Croker. Croker's been awesome for Newcastle. So hopefully he's not hurt. As Savage now has a run, good little run, as there's a bit of loose tape on the field. Savage plays the ball. Paddy's there, and Tarpany's back on. I was going to say, when is Joe Tarpany coming back on? And here he is for the last 20. As Tarpany now takes it, as Tarpany actually is still on his haunches, is now Hosking. Good run from him. Last tackle, and Sandy Sanders is going to put up the high bomb again. Here comes Jed Stewart flying through, a bit of a path, and Jed Stewart takes it and gives the offload, and and it's all backwards. It's all backwards. Goodness me, Thomas Cant. Well done, Jed Stewart. Goodness me, but Newcastle, hold on.
Lucky there, man. There's a case to be made that Ponga did make a contact with the ball there, bro. But play on.
Gagai
18
again.
18 and a half to go. Fletcher Hunt now from his own 10. He's able to get up to the 20. Yep, still being held down. A call for a crusher, and it is penalty Newcastle crusher door. KFC crusher.
Oh, bring them back, bro.
Yep. Indeed.
It's silly from Mariota, but I do believe that there's not really that much you can do. A lot of the time, the crushes it's really unfortunate. Like that the players, backing back and they lose their footing or something, slip, and then the weight from the defender then comes down on the back and neck region, bro.
Yeah, they've done really well, all the players, because there haven't really been that many crusher penalties this year at all in comparison to other seasons. But credit to the players in that aspect. But yes, that was penalty worthy. Is Frizzell now, game 300, backs his way into Raiders territory with a lot of post-contact meters there. Graham goes right to Smith. Flat ball for McEwen. And we'll play the ball now. Graham to Ponga. Left to Sharp, who puts on a couple of steps and is clipped by Tarpany. Just a penalty, nothing more.
I'll probably take the 2 here, Sam.
17 to go.
I think they take the 2, bro.
Oh, gee whiz. What are we doing here?
Taking the 2.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Well done. So back-to-back penalties. Going to prove costly. So Sandon Smith lining things up from not directly in front. It's going to be 35 meters back, but it's right in line with the goalpost. Sandon Smith kicking. And back-to-back penalties is going to potentially give Newcastle a 2-point lead here in a minute.
I have a real gripe with this, bro.
With taking the 2?
No, with the clock.
I reckon maybe inside the final 5 minutes of the game it should be stopped. But
there's the clock.
There it is. So I think it's 90 seconds that has to elapse before time is stopped. And I think we should probably just make it 60 seconds to shave off 30 seconds.
0 seconds.
Whoa. Alrighty, so
put it on now as he moves in.
Shoots.
And then turn it off now.
And scores. 26 to 24, bro. 26 to 24.
Yep, nice. I hate that camera angle for conversions. You can't even bloody see. You have to trust the touchies on it because you don't really see anything really. So, no, yes, that was the right call. I think, to be honest, yes, there is a long time to go, but that gives them the little 2-point buffer, which can be huge, bro.
Ethan Sanders will be looked to if it comes to a 2-point field goal scenario. But Newcastle, obviously, they still got to keep playing footy and go for the try. This kickoff is commenced and it's taken on the full by Sharp. And this is Trey Mooney. Oh, Sasungi absolutely cracked him there. Play the ball. Manile Lua up to the 20. 15 minutes to go. Oh, and he's holding his melon. There's no blood. It didn't look like anything high happened. Or maybe it's a poke in the eye. I think, Big Red came in and poked him in the eye, unfortunately. Alrighty. So tackle 2 on their own 20, still Newcastle, running left to right. This is Cant. Only able to make a few meters there. The Raiders rushing up defensively. Graham right to McEwen, puts on a step and gets to the 30, but no post-contact meters there when Big Red's involved. Graham at dummy half, left, Cant first receiver, onto Sharp. left to Ponga. Ponga running before passing to Hunt, who dummies and splits them up the middle from 70 meters out. He's got Sharp on the inside. Sharp. Oh, good defense from KO Weeks. Sharp brought down 10 meters away. Last tackle, though. First receivers, Graham onto Smith. Now Ponga. Ponga throws a ball out to Dom Young. That's ruled backwards, and Dom Young puts the foot down and is held up. The scramble from Canberra keeps him in the game.
Dom Young saying he's scored. So who's going to be the fibber, Horsburgh or Young?
Up.
He's lost it.
Yeah,
He's dropped it. Wait for it.
So that's his right hand.
Right. There. Lost. It's lost there.
And error. Oh,
No
boy.
try.
Fletcher Hunt splitting them from their own 30, bro.
Yeah, no, that was good play there from Sharp, I think it was. They're getting Hunt away down there. Ponga, sorry, pardon me. He brings in Sasangi. Oh, sorry. Someone's off the mark. But yeah, that was Ponga. That was outstanding ball skills from Ponga there. And, you know, drew in Sasangi. And, there's a penalty. Penalty there against Mr. Graham for penalty pressure on the neck there.
Holy crap, man.
Here we go. Sasangi taps it and gives it to Mariota. And Mariota driving forward and is brought down. Plays the ball, Paddy, Weeks, now to Tarpanay. Newcastle still haven't brought back on Croker or Hopwood yet, as now Paddy goes for a scoot. I reckon he should have gone and held it himself there on Paddy. As
no.
Just rush of blood there, trying to play the ball too quickly. It's gone on the foot of Cant.
Oh, boy. 12 minutes. 12 minutes to go.
Plenty of time.
But Newcastle, man, they're not dropping the ball, bro, when they're passing. No.
Jinx, bro. Lovely
dear.
jinx, bro. As now a lovely tackle from Jed Stewart forces the ball free. A wobbler jaw special right there is now the star. As Paddy gives it to Tarpany. 6 again. Another 6 again as Paddy now gives it to Horsburgh. Got to go to the right, Sam. That's where the damage has been. They go left here. Paddy, Sanders, nice little ball out to Strange. Strange is, isolated, but he manages to square it up. He now shifts it to the middle to Laurie, who's now in the middle. They've got to go right, Sam. Maybe one run here to the left and then spread it right. Nope, they're going to go right away, and now gives it to Mariota. I'd go one run to the left and then bring it back right. Gives Sasangi a bit of time. No, Paddy goes there straight away. Oh, yeah, Weeksy's onto it. He understood what I was saying and now gives it a big red. And Horsburgh is now driving towards the try line. Here it is right now, Sam. Paddy now gives it to Sanders. Little kick through. Oh, and Sasangi was there. And Ponga is there to diffuse the situation.
All right. We're in the side. We're 10 minutes away for the tip. If Newcastle win and Sharks win today, I get a perfect round. So Newcastle, come on for the tip, bro. For the tip, please.
But that's the wrong for the tip for your Cowboys.
I want immortality, bro. I want a perfect 8. Indigenous round 2026 and
What a
beautiful
take,
catch
Jed
there from
Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were doing there. I was Newcastle, I just would have smashed it, like kicked it as
Yeah,
far
dude.
as you could have. As now Tarpany is brought down. Great run there from him. Paddy now plays the ball. Here goes Dane Laurie, runs straight and hard. Good defense. Kalen Ponga. Got to shift it right, Sam. Paddy, he takes a little skirt. Oh, nearly scored. He just got unlucky there. The ball sort of got propped up. Now Croker's back on.
Oh.
Fresh legs of Croker. Hopwood still yet to return, but here we go. Sanders. Now to Tarpany. This is a good run because now it frees up the right. It frees up the right, bro. No, they've gone left. No, and as I was saying earlier, bro, the tip-ons, if you get the ball on your fingertips with these wet conditions, you're going to drop the ball, unfortunately, bro.
So much time left. What a dramatic game of footy, man.
Oh, most certainly.
Man. So Newcastle played on the 10 and, gee whiz, Owen Paddy has been ruthless defensively today, bro. Dominic Young, no meters made there, basically. Gagai makes about 3 meters forward. That's tackle number 2. Plays the ball. Goes left. Fletcher Hunt. Oh, Laurie and Hunt. That one hurt Laurie, bro. Oh, that one sucked. All right, Graham at dummy half goes right. Trey Mooney, and he's brought down on the 30. 4th tackle. Graham. Left to Croker. Sharp. Ponga. Swarmed by Sasungi, but Ponga spins away from contact and makes about 20 meters more downfield to the 40. That's a great run from the captain. Last tackle.
Yeah, he went off the mark.
Last tackle, and Ponga plays it now eventually. Sandon Smith, under all sorts of pressure, does get the kick away. It's going to come down about on the 10, bro.
Yeah, taken nicely by Weeks, and Weeks driving forward. And Weeks is brought down. Plays the ball. Sasungi now gives it to Savage. Savage runs straight and hard. Oh, nearly lost it, but held on to it. Paddy now gives it to Sasungi. Sasungi now good run up through the middle of the park. Here comes Hopwood now, as now looks like they're doing the 1-2 punch. You got Starling and Paddy on. As now Starling plays the ball, and now Paddy gives it to Strange. Strange now to Timoko. Timoko gets rid of Gagai, strong run, but now I think they've got to shift it. I wouldn't kick it here. I'd shift it. A nice shift out the back line, but they're going to kick it. And here it goes, the midfield bomb. Hosking gets there, bats it back, but it falls straight to Dane Gagai.
Good placement. Good placing. Oh, Sandon Smith on red. Yeah, Big Red took a freaking nap on Gagai. And now there's some argy-bargy. Is there a penalty coming, or is it just time off? Oh, Big Red lashed out. Just going to get a calming down of the Bulls here.
That was Gagai that slapped Red, and Red slapped him back.
Yeah, just getting told to calm down. Okay. What is going on here, bro?
That's a good point. Okay, so the blocker is intervened here. There's a bit of controversy. Because how many times you say, well, there's not much in it, but it's still not going to problem. You're not going to argue this is about that. The actual review is striking, which is unacceptable. You're on report and you're in the bin talking about but for that slot that I called it out.
Okay.
You know, I thought it was for this. Watch. Yeah, it's a slut. You can't do it.
Sorry to everyone that's listening and watching. We're just in stunned silence at the moment. The Raiders are about to play the final 6.5 minutes, a man down. Newcastle get the penalty because Red clipped Gagai on the way down. And if I'm a Raiders supporter, I'm apoplectic at the moment, bro. And Tarpanay got stuck right into Gagai just then, who's the man at the center of the controversy as well. This is young
Mr.
Hopwood, who's had a
back.
good start. And now the Raiders, boy, howdy, they got to really pull things out of the fire now. Good gracious. Now Cantor dummy half left to Sharp, back under for Marzu, who's worked his ass off this afternoon. And that is tackle number 3. 6 minutes to go officially now. Play the ball right on halfway. First receivers, Matt Croker goes up forward and makes about 5 meters before getting cut down. Reading here now that Brody Jones ruled out with a hamstring as Smith finds Ponga, steps away but trips. And this is the last tackle, 5.5 to go. And Cant whips it left. Smith puts in a right-footed bomb. Weeks is underneath it, and he takes it well.
Well, here we go. 5 minutes to go. 2 points the difference. As now Sanders quickly gives it to Sasangi. He shifts it out, and there's a bit of space here for Jed Stewart. And Jed Stewart does well. I thought he was going to go out there, but he does well to stay in. And now Savage is going to have a little scoot from dummy half. Good meters here for the Raiders to start this set. As Sasangi, they're waiting for the offload, but no offload comes. As now Sanders now gives it to Starling. Starling out the back to Strange. Strange goes for that left foot step. It slips over. 4th tackle. Paddy at dummy half gives it down to Tarpany. Nah, it's just not what you're doing when you're looking.
Nah, man.
There. That's not it from Tarpany. Need to look for the offload there. And here goes Sanders. He hits the belly of the ball. He hits it nicely. Ponga settles and takes it.
What a catch. What a catch, man. Ponga plays it on the 20. So Big Red again, sent to the sin bin for slapping Gagai. Man, Smith left to Marzu, up over the 30 and brought down just short of the 40.
Oh,
Manu Leilua! Oh, put the forearm up and someone went base over apex. Paddy. I think it was Owen Paddy right on halfway. 4th tackle, Croker. Smith. Ponga going to the right-hand side, cut out to Dom Young. Good defense from Stu. Oh, Dom Young beat some Raiders defenders there and now backs his way to the 30-meter line. And this is the last tackle. Under 4 minutes to go. Sandon Smith puts the bomb up. Oh, I think a Newcastle defender took out a Raiders player there. Jed Stewart is back there to collect it and gets back in the field of play.
Well done, Jed Stewart. Unbelievable stuff there from Jed Stewart. I thought he was stuffed after Weeks just jumped and took air. As now Strange gives it to Simi Sasangi, who gets past one. He's looking for the offload, but none is forthcoming. Now here goes Tarpany, runs straight and hard. Good run here from Joe Tarpany. Plays the ball. Paddy. Now to Sanders. Now to Mariota. They're going nowhere. And Dane Laurie just gets it and nothing's happening.
Ooh. That could have been a crusher.
Last tackle here. They go the little chip and chase here. Sits up.
Oh, that's backwards. Oh, offside. Penalty. Newcastle.
Stranger's offside. They'll still have a chance here if they can defend, but it's going to be tough without 13 against 12 here if Newcastle can play it correctly, shift it out. Could see one of the wingers scoring either Dom Young or Greg Marzu here.
Really haven't used Xavier Savage much at all this afternoon. You'd be putting in like a crossfield chip maybe for Savage, but their first task here is to defend Newcastle, and Hunt taps it on the Raiders 40, and it works its way to Trey Mooney, and he only makes a few meters there. 2 minutes 16. Smith, Ponga, no meters gained. We'll play it on the 40. Can't wait to dummy half. He gets it. He goes left, finds Hopwood. Only 3 or 4 meters made on that play as well. Third tackle. Can't. Left. Croker. Sharp. Manu Leilua bounces away from contact. Beats about
Great
4 Raiders
tackle,
defenders
Savage.
and is brought down about 8 meters before the try line. Fourth tackle. 1:45 to go. Sharp first receiver. Here's Cant. Ponga's back at dummy half. Hopwood whips it to Sandon Smith. It's working here for Dom Young, and Dom Young puts the foot down and overpowers the Canberra Raiders. The Newcastle Knights overpower the nation's capital. They win the game 30-24. And the Canberra Raiders season, I'm sorry to say, is over. And the Newcastle Knights top 4 aspirations are still alive, man, in a wild, wet game in Canberra.
I told you. It just had to be. They have the extra man, shifted out, and your winger, either I said Dom Young or Greg Marzu would score, and it's Dom Young here. You can see the shot for numbers. Beautiful work from Sandon Smith, and Weeks, Timoko, and Stewart try their best, but Dom Young too strong and gets it down. It was well done there from Sandon Smith, who hasn't had the greatest afternoon, but when he needed to step up, he stepped up.
Absolutely. Now, time is off with 90 seconds to go, and the Raiders
Big
faithful
kick.
will be hoping, yes, that this one does not go over the black dot, because then they go for a short goal line drop, a short dropout, and a kick restart. Sorry. Whoa.
Most tries since 2023, Mr. Dom Young. No one scored more tries.
Time is off again at 1:20. And again, the same thing with an incident that happened earlier today. Corey Horsburgh's slap wouldn't have burst a grape, bro, but he got sent to the sin bin with about 7 minutes remaining, and you just can't slap. But Gagai did beautifully to fucking to light the wick of Big Red.
Bro, what is... Oh, my God. Bro, this gives me the shits. The NRL need to change this rule. It is honestly an absolute farcical joke. Look at him. He can't even put the freaking ball on the freaking tee. Because he can't. He's deliberately milking it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Look at him.
I
He's
thought
just
there
looking at
was
the
a rule.
clock.
I thought there was a rule.
That's bullshit. They should turn
But-
that.
He's gone and checked the ball about 10 times. Like, are the fans paying to watch us, watch grass grow, or are you paying, our money to actually watch football? Because we lose about 15 minutes a game nearly from watching people take forever to kick conversions. As far as I'm concerned, as soon as you go to kick, the time is off. And then when you go in to move to kick the ball, it comes back on. And then once it's through the upright, it can go back on. Yeah, of course you shanked that one, Sandon, because you took about 40 hours to kick the ball. Anyway, enough with my gripe of the kicking of and wasting of time. There's 12 seconds to go. The Raiders have the kickoff. The short kickoff will be coming.
One play. for the Raiders to send it to Golden Point.
Save their season.
Kickoff, high, down to the 30. Batted
Raiders have
backwards
it.
in the lap of Sasangi. Go, Door. Go, Door.
Yep. Sanders has it. Shifts it out to Hosking. Shifts it out to Timoko. Timoko, he's driving. Where the hell are you going? What a ball. Just get rid of it. Oh, and Stewart tries to and gives it to Kalen Ponga, who surrenders. And that is it. Newcastle win, and the Raiders season is over. 30 points to 24. And there's going to be an absolute up blow. There's going to be attacks at the rules. There's going to be attacks at the officials, and it's going to be one hell of a press conference, I'm sure. But Ricky might try to keep a lid on it. But considering the season's now over, I think he's just going to absolutely let rip like a Beyblade.
Most importantly, for the tip Newcastle, they got it right. And now I just need Sharks for a perfect round. But yeah, that one is going to be spoken about all week in regards to Corey Horsburgh and in regards to the timer. That was pretty graphic what just happened. So yeah, I agree with you, Dor. I agree. I think time should be stopped for that one. But what a thriller. What an absolute barn burner that was, despite the wet conditions. Newcastle, very lucky, man. Very lucky to escape that one. But I mean, I think Raiders had better completions at the end of the game. Yep. They limited Newcastle's post contact. Oh man, Newcastle extremely lucky. But that's it. And that's the doubleheader done. What a dramatic
Great
day
game.
down in Canberra, man. It was a great game. A dramatic doubleheader today. And Dor, thank you so much for your time, bro. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Thank you, man.
Sorry about my voice.
No, you're right, bro. But yeah, thank you to everybody that came in and said g'day. Really means a lot. I don't know what's happening next week, so I can't tell you if we'll be back. But yeah, well, we will be, but I just don't know if it's next week. So yes, if I can, maybe Penrith versus Roosters, but we'll see what happens. All right then, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Adios.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Sam.